Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining me on another video on this series called Old Money Values for the Modern Lady. My name is Yuanda and I talk about femininity, self-improvement and refinement on this channel. Old money loves work, whether it's a paying job or being part of a non-profit organization. Two words that describe the work of old money are productive and purposeful. Why is this so? The efforts of their ancestors need to be honored, if not equaled or surpassed. People within old money like to say that there is no comfort in relaxation if one has not experienced the contrast of challenging work. This simply means that old money sees relaxation as a reward for having done work that is often challenging to oneself. Now, I believe that old money has a unique perspective and approach to work and success. Before we can start into how to adopt the work ethic of old money, we need to understand the way that old money sees work. First thing, the rich do not work for money. That old money does not work for money. Yes, if you've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, then you know that rule number 1 in the book is that the rich do not work for money. Instead, they make money work for them. It is the same with old money. They do not work for money. Instead, money is a byproduct of doing what they love and what they're good at. Often what they love. Because we all know that old money comes from privilege, and they're privileged not to have to work to survive, but they do work because they often love it. Doing what you love is quite controversial in our society today because not everybody has the privilege to do what they love simply just because. But let me put this into perspective. Honoring the rewards of work instead of the work itself is not sustainable. Why? Warren Buffett says that rewards can be taken away anytime. External factors affect the rewards of work, and it is no use for one to value themselves based on the rewards of their work. Instead, one should value themselves on the quality of the work itself, and not the rewards. Let me give you an example. Someone who runs a business and it's listed on the stock market. If the stock market crashes, then their profits are often lost. Now, this is something that is out of control. This is what we call external factors. There are many other examples. Therefore, why should we value our work or ourselves based on the reward of work? This is what the wealthy mean when they say, do what you love and you will never work a day in your life. Once we honor the rewards of work, then all our efforts become a routine, which turns into a job, and we end up working jobs that we hate. Hence, old money loves to say, work a job that you love. Now, the second way that old money sees work. Old money prides itself in being of service and contribution to 3 areas of life. First is to oneself. How do they do this? By using their God-given talents and their skills. Secondly, family. Old money loves to provide for their family. They love to make sure that their families are taken care of and that they're set up in life. They love to give them a head start. And third is within their community, by providing services and products that make their community or the world a better place. The third way that old money sees work is that work has a moral value and the ability to strengthen one's character. And they do this by honoring work. Old money excels in everything that they do, no matter how insignificant it may seem. They work hard and they excel in whatever role that they work. By now, we should know that old money carries traditional values. Often it is based on Christian values, and we know that as Christians, we are also instructed to honor the work that we do, to work as if we are doing it for the Lord, no matter what it is that we do. Old money cherishes this. Therefore, old money excels in everything that they do, and it is a display, or it is a way of them honoring their work. The question comes down to, how can we adopt the work ethic of old money? And the first step is to develop a work ethic early. Develop a good work ethic early. Work ethic is something that old money instills in their children from a very young age. Their children are often sent to prep schools or preparatory schools where good study habits are learned to prepare them for Ivy League colleges. Now, you and I may not go to prep school, but work ethics can be instilled in every aspect of our lives. Having a good work ethic means being dedicated to your work. If you make a commitment to something, make sure that you see that commitment through. It is being responsible, diligence. Make sure that you put your all into the work that you do to produce quality work. A display of good work ethic is the quality of your work. You are judged by the quality of your work. Therefore, being a team player, being reliable, and making sure that you are meeting deadlines, you are timely, gives you a good work ethic. And also in your day-to-day life, things that you do daily, make sure that you are also doing them to the best of your ability. The second way is to know the value of your time. Old money understands that time is always spent. Whether you've planned for it or whether you've not planned to spend it, it is always spent, and once it's gone, it's irrecoverable. How can you know the value of your time, or how can you recognize the value of your time? You can do this by maximizing the moment. Maximizing the moment means committing yourself fully to a task that you are doing. If you're in college, then it is important to make sure that you are studying consistently during this period of your life. During these 3, 4, 5 years of your life, make sure that you are also taking part in events, extracurriculars, as well as making lifelong friends during this period. That is how you can maximize your time. Practical examples can be to avoid multitasking. Old money and anybody who's wealthy understands that multitasking is not productive as you think it is. Another way is to do deep work. Deep work is the concept of spending uninterrupted time with complete focus on the task at hand. If you're in college, time blocking is very essential. There was this young lady on TikTok, and she's the daughter of immigrant parents in the US, and she graduated from med school, yet she had a very social life. And people on her social media asked her, how did you do it? She said that she never sacrificed time for family, friends, and school for the other. She simply did it all. Meaning, when she was doing one, she maximized that moment, and she focused, she did deep work so that she could fully be present when she was socializing with friends or family. She simply said that life was too short to give up one for the other, so she just did it all. And this is an example of how we can value our time. Old money also does this, or affluent people do this. They know that there is time to work, and when they work, they focus. They outside of work, they make sure that they get enough time to spend with their family, as well as socializing with their acquaintances, with their friends, with their peers. And this is, we need to learn how to value our time and maximize the moment, and make sure that we are working with deep focus in order to produce quality work. The third way is to be disciplined. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. Old money understands this from a very young age. They grow up around high achievers who have set the bar high, and they understand that in life there's certain things that we do not like to do, certain things that we do not want to do, but they need to be done, and this instills discipline. Within your work, you need to be disciplined. Make it a habit and let it come naturally. Do not quit in the middle, because the middle is always the hardest. And the fourth way is to set goals for every area of your life, not just your career and your finances, but every other aspect of your life. And this will help you to optimize and make sure that you are living your best life, that you are hitting every single point. And remember, start small and be honest with yourself. One thing that affluent people like to do is they like to do troubleshooting. They love to troubleshoot their problems. They like to find out the source of their problems, and they like to see what resources and what effort can I allocate to this? The fifth way that you can develop an old money work ethic is to be a global citizen. My definition of a global citizen is being able to work with other people, understanding various cultures, understanding people from various backgrounds. It is important for us to know how to work with other people because collaboration is more important now than ever. No man is an island. Therefore, it is important for you to know how to work with people. Affluent people travel a lot and they often do businesses in multiple countries. Therefore, they understand the importance of things such as international business etiquette. Find books. Travel and reading is often a good way to round out your character. That will also ensure that you are being a team player, like I said earlier. You're being reliable and people trust you because they feel that you know them. They feel comfortable around you, and that is really, really important. So make sure that you are striving to become a global citizen. And the last point is to always look at the feedback. Like I said, affluent people love to troubleshoot. It comes natural to them, and therefore it is important for us to always look at the feedback. Success is your feedback. Failure is your feedback. If you did well in something, look at what you did and see what can you take from that into your next task, and what else can you improve on, because the goal is to always be better than you were the previous time. Always make sure that you're striving to be better, even if it's just 5% improvement. Make sure that you're always striving to improve. And if you failed, look at what went wrong, look at what you can improve, and always seek advice, allow people to help you, allow people to critique your work so that you can improve each time. Now that we understand, or we have practical tools that we can use to adopt an old money work ethic, I just want to quickly add this. 2 relationships that one should have if they want to develop a good work ethic, or if they want to learn how to get a good work ethic, is the first one is a mentor. Get someone who you look up to, someone who has a good work ethic, someone whose work you admire. Find a mentor. It does not have to be somebody that you don't know. It can be somebody close. For me, it is my mother. My mother is a hard worker, and I take from her, and she's always stressing the importance of good work, of quality work, and doing the right thing at the right time. Therefore, find someone who you look up to. And secondly, it is your colleagues. Your colleagues are people that you can learn a lot from. People come from different backgrounds with different skills and often add a new flavor to the table. Therefore, make sure that you are getting good people around you, good acquaintances, people that you can socialize with. And when I say colleagues, I know it feels like I'm talking about a professional work setting, but if you're in college like I am, then peers, people in the same field as you, people that are looking to do the same research as you, just people that you can socialize with, people that can connect you with other people. And we have reached the end of my video. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope that you took value from this video, and if you found any value, please leave a comment, please leave a like, because this lets me know that you love these videos and that you'd love to see more of them. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Have a blessed week, and mwah.